And here we go. Chris has elected to start the match on the left lane, so that means he'll be throwing the shots for the wheat.
Mike Flanagan alongside Matt McNiel, and Joe Engelkist joins us up in the booth, our tournament director, here at the 2012 Fusion Realtors Open, and gets it done right there. Chris Hill, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with on this pair, it looks like. Opens up with a strike. No better way to get it going.
No, sir. A little shake and bake. So, and up steps Dave. Now, we'll see. I wasn't paying attention too much in practice. Says down talking to Matt Smith, but is he playing out again, Joe? And Joe says he is. He's making that outside part of the lane look pretty darn good. Oh, yeah, that's tasty. Dave, I'm going to go out on a limb. It looks like a C-System Versamax. I believe Dave's a Brunswick staffer, and the only all-black ball, unless it's a goldie oldie, would be the C-System Versamax. Second frame, let's see what he does here.
Oh, if he'd have tripped that 4-pin there, I would have said, man,
that's a good
start.
We got
a possibility of a 300 here, because that was just, it looked like that was just a little inside of target, and I was like, if that ball holds, we could have a really high-scoring match here.
Yeah. Just, I think Dave might have just gotten a little soft on it. The ball read the pattern up a little too hard, but either way, good start here. Strike 9 spare. And is there $100,000 donated by True Value Hardware if one of the players were to shoot 300?
We reminisced the old days of the PBA Tour because Matt watches so much of that. Admitted to me about a month ago that one of his secrets that he does before he gets ready to bowl is he watches old TV telecasts of some of his favorite pros of all time.
That is right. And Lee Bedoris, I don't know if I said that right, but he just said
you did.
He said, don't forget to talk about the possibility of a tie. And I remember Bo would always start quipping about a tie in like the 5th or the 6th frame. We could have a lot of bowling left to go, but he would still be talking about that possibility of a tie.
You got to call me partner during the entire telecast too.
Or part. He'd like, well, let me tell you, part.
Yeah. So Chris goes through the face there, leaves the
4-6.
Probably the toughest split in bowling, in my opinion. I believe that's harder than the 7-10.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. You know, the pins have been flying out of the back here. I've seen a few splits made out of the pit here at Cadillac. They will fly around on you. So don't count it out. Let's see what Chris does here. Oh, no. Oh, no.
They are nasty here at the end of the day, no doubt about it.
Yeah, you guys can't see it at home, but there's a trail of sparks coming from the ball in the head area. The Cadillac brought out welder's masks from the back for everybody sitting up front. I tried to give it a run there, gave up a little count. Well, actually not really. I just gave up a pin, wasn't on a strike. So 36 through 3. And he's going to find himself in arrears by a good 20-some pins. So we will see what Dave does here. I just think he's playing that outside part of the lane.
And he's got all the momentum, too.
Oh, yeah. He's been on a roll, and he's throwing it good. That looks like a good shot. That's high flush.
Dave Beres Waldo. Dave Beres Waldo. It's a bit of a stretch there for that one. In these step ladders, the players will be moving one pair to the left after every game, including with our final match on lanes 31 and 32. Dave gets that one just a little outside, and now can't quite trip the 2, so here we go, match again.
You know, and it seems like the left lane has been giving Dave the trouble not only in this match, but in his match before. And I think on the left side, the left lane was always hooking a little more. Wow, that's just the sign of a champion right there.
I was just going to say, he's a
grind it
professional.
Oh, he is phenomenal. And that's big, because that sustains his 20-pin lead through 3 frames.
Oh, good shot there, Chris Hill.
Yeah, and Chris really needed that. He just needed a little. He just needed something good to happen.
He needed a little McLovin.
Yeah, he did. Just a little something good to happen. Now, if he can turn a double here, he can cut into that lead of Dave Beres. Take down to 14 pins.
Oh, are you kidding me? This is going to be an out of range or a respot.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a respot now.
And is that going to be the 2?
No, that's going to be...
That's
the 4. Yeah, that will be the 4.
It was the 4 that got spun around?
Yep. So Joe's actually leaving the booth. He's got to go make some tournament decisions. Which normally that would be Harry the Goose Golden would be making the call on that. So we will have the 4-7 re-racked on the left lane.
Good opportunity to let everybody know about we're utilizing the hashtag Inside Bowling on Twitter. So send us a shout out. We'd love to get that hashtag Inside Bowling all filled up, and another great tool and way to communicate, as it looks like they spot the 2.
Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe they were listening to my broadcast.
He's throwing at it though. I mean, he made it, so it's no big deal.
Dave says it was the 5.
Oh, could this? I thought it was the 4 too.
I thought something. I thought a pin stood back up, but I'm unsure. Looks like Dave's going to let action continue.
Yeah.
As,
it's his choice.
As the 2-7 is no gimme.
No, certainly not.
So maybe Dave said, well, the 2-7, that's got a degree of difficulty too, and he covered it. So hopefully it doesn't end up making a difference here in this match, but it looks like it will.
Dave said he thought it was the 5. Now that would be something. Because the 5-7 is really not a gimme.
The beautiful thing is, when we get all this uploaded to YouTube, we'll be able to go back and look.
Oh, yes. Well, we don't have the instant replay.
We don't, but we're not far away from that.
All right, I like it.
I thought it was the 2, and that's what they spot.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was. It might have been the 5.
I thought the 2 spun around and moved backwards.
Okay. Well, let's see what Dave does. And another 4-pin. So that left lane still giving him trouble as he goes high, light, high. Play in protest, Dave. So with conversion here, Dave will have 24-pin lead through 5. And no lead is safe.
We do have a solid 70-something people watching right now. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think the pin was that needed to be respun?
Yeah, I'd like to hear what the viewers out home think.
Here's a look at Chris Hill.
Who's next? Scotty?
Great shot there by Chris Hill. After converting the 2-7, he slides it right over there, and this 7th frame, getting a strike here could be huge, especially if that respot's a little bit in Dave's head. Dave obviously is a very steady guy. I don't see that being an issue for him. I don't know much about Chris Hill. I really don't, but I've seen his name up there on leaderboards in this area, and he certainly can play. Oh, great shot by Chris Hill. Couldn't have thrown it any better than that. And now here's Beres. Ten back for Dave Beres. At this point in time, we're going to throw it down to Matt McNiel.
Thanks, Mike. Scott Woolman. Scotty, number 3 seed today. How you feeling going into the next match?
Feeling pretty good. My luck's pretty good. It has been all weekend. Been throwing a Hellraiser Terror and a Marauder basically all weekend. Good, great look. Watching Beres now kind of playing out, so I might go out and throw a couple out there and see what he's got too. So I've played inside basically all weekend. Probably the furthest out I've been is about 12 to about 7 or 8. Been trying to keep my angles really tight, control the pocket, and make all my spares, obviously. So Beres looks like he has a good look, and I might go out there and see what he has.
Well, it sounds like you got a great game plan, and good luck to you in the next match. Back up to you, Mike.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Good luck to Scott in the next match. Chris Hill crosses over, leaves the 6. Matt, while you were away, we saw a great shot by Chris Hill in the 7th. And we saw a couple of great shots by Dave Beres in the 7th and the 8th. It's about a 10-pin match here. Needs to cover this spare, go up, get a hit in the 9th, and sit on the bench and await his destiny.
I think Dave is going to be the champion that he is, and I think he's going to get up and make the next one and just kind of put the nail in the coffin here on Chris. Best Chris can do 2:05. Dave Beres currently on a 2:1 pace.
NBA Jam reference there, huh? Nail in the coffin.
That is correct.
Oh,
that's
man.
a nice
Look
shot
at Chris
there.
Hill. He says, I'm not going anywhere.
That's a nice shot. And I should take that back. Dave is on the 2:06 pace. Chris Hill, best he can do, 2:05. So we certainly have the possibility of a tie.
So a 9 spare out of Dave here. We've got that tie situation all even into the 10.
Certainly, and even on a count. Even on a count ball, if Dave were to get 9, that would bring the count down to 5. And that's 9.
He cannot trip the 2. We've seen those 2 pins wiggle
Yes.
thus far, with 4 matches to go after this.
It says Dave Beres' score is wrong. It is. And he's right. He should have 109 in the 6th. Thank you, Lee Bedoris. Mike, are you on that?
What do we have incorrect here?
Yeah. Dave should have 100 in the 5th. Yeah, that score is off. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Lee Bedoris, for... Yep. That's certainly right. So the scoring is wrong. So 7 count here. Okay, so let me try to do a little math in my head. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Mike. All right, so Dave Beres. Let's see here.
We're creating all this drama here.
Well, all right, now, yeah, everything's right. So with a conversion here in 10, he shuts out Chris Hill and will advance to the next match. So 10 is a shutout, and he will move on. 9, possibility of a tie. Anything less, he can lose.
Hard and straight down the middle.
And wow, he tripped
gutsy.
it. Wow. I cannot believe he'd make that kind of shot when he needed 10. I don't know if he was, Mike, I don't know if he was aware of the score.
Yeah, I don't. That or he just thought, I don't want to throw one out the window. My margin of error is so small that I'll take my chances with 8-9 or strike and making Chris go up and have to throw a double on this.
That's gutsy. I mean, I got to tell you, I remember I've seen Norm Duke do that quite a few times. Excuse me.
Bless you, Matt.
Thank you. I've seen Norm Duke do that a couple times on TV, but that is gutsy. I mean, that is just gutsy right there. Chris finishing up now. He'll be in the 190s, but certainly not enough. As Dave Beres will move on to face Scotty Woolwind in our next match.
Woolwind is an Iowa guy. He's been around a long time in these neck of the woods. I used to compete against Scott back in late 90s, actually, in the Heart of Illinois youth tournaments and the Greater Iowa Scratch Bowlers Youth Tour. Scott can definitely play, no doubt about it.
Oh, he can. And it's going to be interesting to see. It looks like the shot has gone to the outside part of the lane. And I think we're in for a great match.